What is going on everybody, tech enthusiast here, and today I have a emulation test with the new Google Pixel 6. Now let's just look at some of the specs briefly. So for the display we have a 6.4 inch 1080p AMOLED display. It has a refresh rate of 90 Hz. It's on the latest version of Android, which is Android 12. For the chipset, it is using Google's new Tensor CPU on a 5nm process with 8 cores. It has the Mali G78 GPU. It has 8GB of RAM. For the storage, it has 128GB or 256GB depending on where you live. It has a dual camera setup. It has a 4600 mAh battery. And here is the pricing, which is pretty competitive. As for the systems which have been emulated, it is the PSP, 3DS, GameCube and the Wii. And I will leave timestamps in the description so you can jump to each of these systems. So first up we have Ridge Racer for the PSP. This is running on the emulator called PPS-SPP, and it is running actually fantastic. This is on 6x internal resolution. Then we have Dog of War, Chains of Olympus, and again this game is running at 6x internal resolution. It works fairly well, but when there's a cutscene right here you can see there's a bit of a frame drop. Once you're back to fighting, it runs at full speed. Next up we have Nintendo 3DS. This is running on Citra MMJ, basically the unofficial version, as I find this much better than the official version. This is running at 3x internal resolution, and as you can see it is really playable. Next is Super Mario 3D Land. Again, this is running at 3x internal resolution. You can play it absolutely fine. I did try to play at 4x internal resolution, but there are some frame drops. It drops about 50 to 45 frames per second, but at 3x it's absolutely fine. Next is GameCube with the Dolphin emulator. This is the official version but the beta build, and this is running on 3x internal resolution. As you can see, the gameplay is absolutely fine. I did try it on 4x, but it drops to about 24 to 23 frames per second. Next is FZero GX. This is a very demanding game. This is running at 3x internal resolution, and as you can see it is at full speed. Few frame dips, but you can't really notice it in the gameplay. If you go 4x internal resolution, which is 1080p, you will notice slight dips. Lastly, moving to Nintendo Wii, this is Super Mario Galaxy 2, running at 3x internal resolution on the Vulkan backend, running at full speed, as you can see here. Very impressive. And then we have Mario Kart Wii, running at 3x internal resolution. As you can see, there is hardly any frame drops, and it is running like a champ. So there you have it. I did showcase some of the popular games for these systems, or the more demanding games, and the Pixel 6 handled it very well. I was actually surprised. I didn't expect it to run this well. I thought it would struggle in some games like the Exynos 2100, but the Tensor CPU is very impressive, and I'm really excited to see what they will bring in the future. Now, if you have enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. If you are new here, then please do consider subscribing, as I have more videos coming up. So make sure you hit that bell icon so you get notified as soon as I release my videos. Please do follow me on Twitter and Instagram, and like always, Thanks for watching, and I will catch up with you in the next video.